Hi, and welcome to another episode of Christian Capitalism. Do well to do good. Brought to you by Todd's Help. What is Todd's Help? Well, it's what's helped Todd for over 30 years. My prayer today is that it helps one of you gets at least one thing for what we're going to talk about today. And today, the key word and what we're going to discuss is versatility. Versatility is defined as the ability to adapt or be adapted to many different functions or activities. When I was a kid, I was fascinated by a Swiss Army knife. It's amazing to me how you could have these multi-tools that were able to shift into whatever survival situation you needed. I also was a fan of quarterbacks that were able to scramble and throw, and you could do a lot with one package. So for some reason, I guess our nature never changes. And I'm going to bring that versatility definition into our conversation today. Today we're going to talk about, I'm going to get to where I believe one of my favorite financial tools is, and I'll discuss why that is, and I'll start with this conversation. The number 3 plays a lot into everything I talk about because it's a magic number. It's easy to remember and it's efficient. Simplicity. 3 buckets. The first thing I'll talk about today when it comes to money is there's really 3 buckets you can put your money into. You can make a choice when you make a dollar where it can go. It can go into the tax forever bucket, which is basically a savings or a brokerage account where it earns interest and you pay taxes currently. And it's taxed as long as you make money, you're paying taxes. The second bucket would be a tax deferred bucket, or a bucket that is tax postponed, let's say, where you can put a dollar and it earns interest, but you don't have to pay the taxes out until and when you pull the earnings out. Okay, tax deferred bucket. The third bucket is the tax free bucket. That's where you take a dollar that you earned after taxes, you put it in that bucket, it earns interest, and you never pay a nickel of taxes on anything that it earns throughout your lifetime, period. Now, it stands to reason over the years, I was inclined to end up having more of my money into the tax-free bucket. So we're going to talk about that tax-free bucket today. Now, there are many things you could put it in and then get tax-free money out from. We're going to talk about, there's 3 that stand out foremost in my mind. The first one would be a Roth IRA. The second one would be real estate, if you properly structure and understand how you can get tax-free income from a piece of real estate. And the third one is going to be properly structured permanent life insurance. That's the bucket we're going to talk about today, because that's what I want to define versatility, that Swiss Army knife, that product that can be built into many things and function for so many survival situations that may come up. It's no secret with the people I've worked with that it's been one of my favorite tools, and I'll probably own more of it than most any other asset that I have. There's some reasons for that. There's 3 things you can do with life insurance to start off with. Again, the magic number 3. Number 1, you get what you pay for. So if you just pay a little, you get life insurance protection. That means when you die, it pays if you die within a certain period of time. That's term life insurance, okay? Now, with modern life insurance, that same product, you could put more money into it and it would be enforced no matter when you die. That's permanent life insurance. But there's a third thing you can do. You can put as much money as the IRS will allow, fill that bucket up, and then you can use it for tax-free distributions during your lifetime. It doesn't affect Social Security. And there's a lot of things that we can talk about. So you get what you pay for. Pay a little, get a little. Pay a lot, get a lot. So that's one thing our team understands. And the best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago. The next best time is now. I'll start same way when it comes to life insurance. Between 30 and 50, buy all you can. Bottom line, the right stuff, the right properly structured. You never go wrong because you can bank against it. And when it comes to the versatility, I'm going to explain, when you structure it right, and I have in my own life, okay, modern life insurance also covers things like chronic illness, whereas if you needed to go to a nursing home, it can turn into that. If you had a acute critical illness, there's, had a heart attack, there's money that can come in for that, again, on a tax-free basis. If you need a bank against it, if you need to pay for college, different things. So it is that Swiss Army knife of the finance world. And to be honest, more people would understand it. You'd be having a lot more people trying to qualify for it because not everybody can get it. You got to be healthy. That's the bottom line. So versatility, again, I'll tell you, is the ability to adapt or or to be adapted to many different functions of activities in your life. Permanent life insurance, that tax-free bucket that you can utilize, and I urge you to take advantage of that. So remember, a team has to understand all the tools. There is no one tool that's better than the other tool. They're all good. Don't buy the lie. Today you talk to a lot of financial advisors that lean towards the stocks, or they lean towards real estate, or they lean towards insurance. The bottom line is that it's all BS, because they're all tools. They all serve a different function, and they all need to be integrated, put together like pieces of a puzzle or a good gumbo with the right ingredients, so you can end up with a liquid, safe, tax-efficient plan. And remember, there's 3 stages of your life. There's that 3 again. 3 stages. Your accumulation years, when you're young and building up money. 2, when you're distributing money during your retirement years. And 3, legacy years, when you have passed it on to the next generation so they can do their thing with it. If you teach your family all these things that I'm teaching you, it'll make all the difference in the world. They'll never want for money when they need it. They'll have a family bank. So keep in mind, choose a team and work with the team on a regular basis. Reach out, help@capitalplanningteam.com, and share a visit. We'll give you a copy of my free book, Money Help, Holistic Economic Life Planning. Remember what Phil 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God bless, and see you soon.